Describing clothing in French using adjectives and articles correctly. Materials. Activity. Show images of people wearing different outfits as seen on page 54. So let me ask, que porte cette personne? Could you repeat that? Say, que porte cette personne? What is this person wearing? So for example, we can say, cette personne porte un pantalon bleu et un pull gris. One more time. Cette personne porte un pantalon bleu et un pull gris. All together now. Cette personne porte un pantalon bleu et un pull gris. This person is wearing a blue pair of pants and a gray sweater. So the goal of the lesson, as seen in the first slide, is to describe clothing and matching adjectives with regards to describing clothing. So here is some vocabulary. We have clothing items such as un pantalon meaning pants, une chemise meaning shirt, une robe, dress, and un manteau for the word coat. Also, we have to remember that there is a drastic difference between le, la, and les as compared to un, une, and des. In the examples we would have seen just above, or that we are seeing just above, these are all using indefinite articles, right? A pair of pants, a shirt, a dress, a coat. So with regards to robe, what would be the article, definite article to match robe based on what we would have seen just above? Definite article, le, la, or les. That is correct. La robe, because it's feminine singular for the dress. And what about manteau? Coat. Definite as well. Would it be le, la, or les? It would be le manteau, the coat, because it's definite. Le for masculine singular, la for feminine singular, and les for plural, both. Either or both. And then un for masculine singular, une for feminine singular, and des for both, or feminine plural, masculine plural, indefinite, or mix. So we must ensure rather that the adjective agrees every single time we describe not only clothing but anything in French. But our topic, of course, for this particular lesson is based on clothing items. So for example, we have two items of clothing, right? As you can see, I will read it first. So it says une chemise blanche, a white shirt. And then we have un manteau élégant, an elegant coat. Notice that the adjective, in this case the color, in this particular one with chemise, the color goes after the noun. And then with manteau, same. The adjective elegant or élégant in French goes after the noun as well, right? This is the most basic rule when it comes to describing Not only clothing, but anything in French, en français, right? So, which one would be the noun in une chemise blanche? Chemise. Chemise is shirt. The article here would be une, and the adjective would be blanche. In this second example, the noun is manteau, the article is un, and the adjective is élégant, right? So easy as long as you remember what each one means, all would be well. Please revise, revise, revise. So now we're going on to some guided practice. Right, we have a little matching game, just one. So complete the blanks with articles and adjectives, appropriate articles and adjectives. So here we have the word pantalon, which we know to mean pants or pair of pants. We can put anything as long as it makes sense. First of all, if we were to say, for example, our school uniform here at Cohen, a gray pair of pants, a gray pair of pants. So remember the word for un, we have one of two options. We could say un or une. Pantalon is masculine, so we would go with un, right? So we would write un right here next to, well, the first blank space. And in the second blank space, the word for gray is gris. So all together, we would get un pantalon gris. All right. Now, if we were to say the black pants, the pair of black pants, the pair, right? Specific, definite article needed here. We would say le pantalon. And what's the word for black? Noir. Le pantalon noir. Right? So remember, article first, noun after, adjective followed. Right? Article, noun, adjective. That's the structure. Right. So moving on to the assessment, because that's based on our last activity there. Right. So identify the correct article and adjective. This is more practice, basically. So we have the word chemise now. Chemise means shirt, right? What can we put for chemise? Let's use what you guys wear to school. A white shirt. How would we say a white shirt? The word for a, the feminine, because chemise is feminine, is une. So we would say une chemise, and the word for white in the feminine as well, because remember we have to make it agree with gender and quantity too, blanche. So altogether we would say une chemise blanche, a white shirt. Right? Blanche is spelled Blanche. All right. So here we have ampoule. Would we say ampoule gris, this first option, ampoule grise, or ampoule grise with the S, the extra S? It would be the first one because it's masculine singular. This grise with an E at the end is feminine singular, and the one with the S is feminine plural. Those would not make sense in terms of agreement. So we have to stick to GRIS. Ampoule gris, a gray sweater. So let's go to the third question. The red shoes. How would we say, comment ça se dit? How do we say the red shoes in French? Comment ça se dit en français? The red shoes. And my headset just fell out. So the word for shoes is chaussures, right? So red. Anyone remembers? Red is rouge. And the would be le or la or even les. In this case, it's les. So why we say les? Shoes is plural. So we have to ensure that everything else would be plural. So first things first, I know I would have started from shoes because we need to make sure we know, hey, what are we describing here? Shoes. But we need, in actually translating it, so writing it in, we need to start just as they have it here in order from left to right. So the word for the in French is le, la, or les. But remember, we're dealing with shoes, which is plural. So, chaussures. CHAUSSURES. Right? It would be les chaussures, LES, chaussure. And the word for red is rouge with an S. Rouges. Les chaussures rouges. The red shoes. If we were to say the red skirts, that's like what we have in our uniforms for the girls. It would be the word for skirts. We need to get that first because, as I said, we need to know what we're describing. So, what's the word for skirt? Starting with J, jupe, right? It's feminine. It's la jupe. And the word for red is also, well, not also, but it's still rouge. So la jupe rouge would be the red skirt. Or if you were to say a red skirt, une jupe rouge, right? Jupe for jupe and rouge, Rouge. I noticed that with skirt, that one is singular. With shoes, it's plural, feminine. So we have to make sure that you remember that all these things are agreeing, they're matching singular with singular, plural with plural, etc. Right? A lot to remember and look out for, but with practice, it would come naturally. Right? So one sentence describing an outfit, you can describe what you're wearing now. For example, I have on a black top, une chemise noire, and brown pants. Des pantalons marron. Now, I would have explained marron last week. Marron doesn't change at all. Marron, Marron, it doesn't become single, it does not singular, it doesn't become plural, it doesn't become feminine, it doesn't become feminine plural, masculine plural, nothing of the sort. It stays as is. Marron is very special. Marron is in a league on it by itself, right? Himself, herself, itself, whatever. Marron is marron. We do not change marron. I don't know how else to emphasize, but my pants right now, the pants that I'm wearing are brown, right? So, des pantalons, oh, sorry, un pantalon marron, right? A brown pair of pants. I don't know. I started saying le, but it's le, right? Or if you want to say it's un. All right. So, to recap, the key points here. We have all clothing vocabulary, things like shirt, chemise, pantalon, pants, shoes, chaussure, right? The main items. And for girls and with our uniforms, well, the uniforms, jupe, okay? There's also vocab on between pages 54 and 56 in your tricolor textbook that you can practice with. So let's think back a bit. Quelle est ta tenue préférée? I'll say that slowly. Quelle est ta tenue préférée? What is your favorite outfit? Quelle est ta tenue préférée? Think about that. Mine is a simple black dress. It's chic, it's elegant, it's just perfect, simple, right? And nothing. If I had to write this for an exam, it's very, very easy to remember. So anybody else thinking along those lines, go right ahead. You can say, ma tenue préférée, my favorite outfit, is une robe noire. Right? Now this noir has an E at the end. So we'd spell noir, Noire, right? Because robe is feminine plural. Feminine singular. Sorry about that. Feminine singular. Oh la la. All right. So, ma tenue préférée, c'est une robe noire. So think back on yours. Maybe it might be a dress too, or for the boys, might have a favorite pair of pants or t-shirt, some football jersey, something on t-shirt. Yeah. Du foot. Right. So for homework, right? Well, you're supposed to write 3 sentences describing clothing items in French, right? That's any 3 sentences, probably what your teacher is wearing, what your classmate is wearing, and well, the principal, someone else, but make sure and write it correctly. But use page 55, exercise 3 as a guide, or you can also complete that exercise as well. So thank you very much. Au revoir.